There are so many Pokemon. We currently have over 800, and within the next few years, if we keep on adding new generations, we are probably going to see the total number past the 1,000 mark. That's absolutely insane to think about. However, what only the true diehard Pokemon fans might know is that a lot of Pokemon were actually beta versions before they were even released into their final games. And today, we have Axellian here to talk about just that.
Like Mystic said, we're basically covering all the Pokemon who appeared in the Gen 1 and 2 beta games, which didn't see release until later. A lot of Pokemon also had drastic design changes in general. However, if you want to see that, you'll have to head over to my channel where a different video is being done. With that being said though, let's dive into the list, shall we?
So starting off in Generation 1's beta, we have Gyossu. This Pokemon is a large rock monster with hulking stone armor and a large tail. He would be released in Generation 2 as a pseudo-legendary Pokemon Tyranitar. This isn't the only future Gen 2 Pokemon with a big design chance though. Here we have Cactus. This Pokemon as a whole was scraped, however several parts of his overall design were incorporated into the Generation 2 Pokemon unknown. The single large eye along with the black stingy frame would be rearranged in patterns to match every letter of the alphabet, as well as an exclamation mark and a question mark later on.
Next up we have Niuska. Honestly, we weren't sure which video to put this on. While overall it looks like a fat Poliwrath, its design also heavily shares details with Gen 2's Politoed. The eyes, the King's Rock-shaped crown, and the tubby little body. With that being said, it's our video, so yeah, we're putting him in both since it fits. Deal with it.
Next we have something else which is on both lists. We promise that this is the last one. Kusanagi is either something that became Beedrill or Ladian. If it is the former, then oops, but if it became Ladian, then it definitely belongs on this list.
Here we have a few Pokemon who didn't appear in the Red and Green betas, but did appear in Game Freak interviews. We have Dolly, a sheep Pokemon that became Mareep, as well as an unnamed rabbit which ended up being Gen 4's Lunari.
On to the Gen 2 betas. Here we have the original water starter Cruz, Aqua, and Aquaria. While the connection has not been confirmed, it is pretty fair to say and widely agreed upon that these Pokemon would go on to become the Primarina line in Generation 7, or perhaps even the Walrein line in Generation 3.
Galanla, which was the evolution of Tangela, would not be released until Gen 4 under the name Tangrowth. Its design went under a big change, and it no longer looks like it could have been a gem in Steven Universe. Which, honestly, is a change I'm not crazy about.
Sumala was a Pokemon which would eventually be redesigned to reflect a pink heart and released in black and white as a Alomomola.
Grotesque became more grotesque. See what I did there? It would be released in Gen 3 as Huntail. He gained a bit more bulbs and became pretty over-designed in my opinion, but its original form was under-designed a little. So pick your poison.
Ring Ring was eventually reworked quite a bit and released in Generation 3 as Chimecho and Gen 4 as Chingling. No longer a cat, but instead reflecting a wind chime and bell. So, I don't know, 2 okay Pokemon for the price of 1. Cool one.
Mime Jr. was seen here looking more egg-shaped and less cute. We would see his final release in Generation 4.
Plux comes up next, and we are basically left to assume that this would be an evolution of Pinsir. While he didn't end up getting an evolution directly, he does receive a Mega Evolution in Generation 6.
Lick was a somehow more disgusting Licky Licky. I don't know what else to say. He has these gross rings, a terrible mustache, and I'm glad they'd improved the design before Gen 4 released it.
Leafeon clearly becomes Leafeon in Generation 4. It's a pretty solid design, and maybe if we would have gotten this Pokemon in Gen 2, it would have received more love than it did. Well, those were beta Pokemon that showed up in later generations. These Pokemon have all been amazing over the years, and I'm glad they made it into the games. Believe it or not too, a lot of these Pokemon were not the original designs. There were actually some changes made over time. Over on Axellian's channel, we look over those Pokemon, so go check out that video in the description or on the iCard if you're interested in that.
I just wanted to say a big thank you to Mystic for having me on this week. It was super fun. If you want to see some Pokemon whose designs were changed before they were released, remember to check out my channel, Axellian, after you've finished this one. And hopefully we can have some fun over there as well.
If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream a lot of Pokemon content like shiny hunting, showdown battles, even Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky speedruns. I'm currently in partnership push for Twitch, so if you guys could come down and support, I would love that a lot. Want to support me further and gain cool perks? Check out my Patreon. Fly Jubilee and Daniel Leon did, and I want to thank them personally for going above and beyond. It means the world to me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for some more awesome Pokemon content.